During the month of September, we have had the pleasure of testing out some really neat products that you will absolutely love. If you're in the market for new PC peripherals, wireless audio gear, recording equipment for podcasts or voiceovers, or home security, we got you covered. Sit back, relax, and let's take a look at the first product. First, we have a $35 security camera that is incredibly affordable and effective. This is the WiseCam Pan, a security camera that connects to Wi-Fi. It can pan, tilt, and zoom left, right, up, and down. The camera swivels on its base, and the actual sensor itself can tilt up and down to let you pan around a room and see if there are any intruders. There are so many reasons why this camera deserves a spot on the list. There's motion tracking and the ability to tag motions so you can actually see what's happening when you play back the footage or when you're viewing it live. There's two-way audio to let you talk to the person on the other end, free rolling 14-day cloud storage with support for a micro SD card that will continuously record footage and create time lapses. Oh, and get this, you can use Amazon's Alexa to view and live stream the camera on an Echo Show, an Echo Spot, or a Fire TV. I don't want to make it sound like I'm just reading off a spec list, but I want you to realize that you do get a lot for the price. There is another version that I should be getting into the studio soon that's $10 cheaper and does have the panning abilities. That might also be a good option, but I definitely can recommend this $35 panning camera. I'll link both of them down below, as well as everything else mentioned in this video. Next, we have the Air 1S wireless earphones from a company called Crazy Baby. These are unique in that they feature a super minimal, stealthy build that will fit in your ears without being too bulky. Their charging capsule is also really sleek and portable, offering up to 12 hours of battery life and a 5-minute charge that will restore the battery up to 20%. You can get around 3 hours of battery life before they need to be recharged, so fair warning, battery life isn't that great when compared to other similar wireless earphones. The product can be a little rough around the edges when pairing, and it's not as polished as something like the AirPods when it comes to its low battery indicator that can be turned off and several other areas. With that said, sound quality is of utmost importance, and these do sound great. They're definitely heavier on the bass than many others in its price category, so do take that into consideration before picking these up. Vocals can be drowned out if you're listening to a vocal heavy song, but overall, I found the powerful lows to mix in well with the mids and highs to produce an overall enjoyable experience. If you're looking for something that fits more snug in your ears than something like the AirPods, you might want to look into the Air 1S. Now, Crazy Baby did also send their Air Nano Buds, which are similar to the 1S earphones, but different in a few key areas. First of all, they come in a smaller package and stick in your ears kind of like earplugs. They aren't as comfortable or ergonomic though. Because of this, the sound can be murky with overly dominant bass that's not very clear. It just depends on the music you're listening to, honestly. As with the 1S earphones, vocals can be easily overshadowed. But here's the thing, they only cost $100, so while I'm pretty harsh on the sound quality, they are relatively inexpensive. Also, to end on a high note, they offer superior sound isolation, and their Bluetooth connection has been pretty darn strong throughout my testing. I didn't really experience too many skips or stutters. Chances are, if you're a YouTuber or podcaster, you have used the Blue Yeti microphone for your recordings. It's an iconic microphone that has helped kickstart many YouTubers' careers, myself included. Well, it's been several years since that microphone has been released, and Blue Microphones has released a shrunken down version that offers the core functionality of the Yeti at a cheaper $100 price. There are some differences. Most notably, there are only two polar patterns to choose from, a cardioid pattern and a omnidirectional pattern. There's also no physical onboard gain control knob, so you are forced to use software to adjust it rather than being able to adjust it manually via a physical knob. This is definitely my biggest gripe with the product. But sound quality is excellent and vocals sound crisp and clear. I'd say it focuses on the mids and highs over the lows. It doesn't produce a very bass-heavy, rich sound, and I'm completely fine with that. If you're looking for a high-quality desktop microphone, I highly recommend the Blue Yeti Nano. Now, I've reviewed a lot of autonomous vacuum cleaners this year. I never thought they would be as popular as they are, and I never thought I would enjoy testing them as much as I do. Maybe that's because I recently moved into a house and it's always in need of some cleaning. I'm not sure, but we have the new EcoVacs D-Bot 601 vacuum cleaner that sits at a very appealing feature to price ratio. For starters, it features an S-shaped cleaning path, meaning it will clean your home in a grid-like fashion as opposed to a sporadic, random path that can create those ugly lines if you have shag carpet. It can automatically return to its base, avoid colliding with obstacles, and last for up to 2 hours per charge. Those are pretty standard features for an autonomous vacuum. My favorite features that help make this $200 vacuum worth it is the max suction setting that does a pretty good job of vacuuming up Arlo's dog hairs from my floors, and its smart capabilities. So there's an app that you can sync up with this vacuum to let you schedule cleaning sessions and monitor alerts. You can even pair it up with Amazon's Alexa or Google Home to use your voice to start cleaning your home. It's pretty darn cool. Now, is this vacuum perfect? No, it can get clogged up with dog hairs, and sometimes it doesn't sit firmly on the charging pad, causing it not to fully charge. But overall, I've really enjoyed using it in my home. The last product we have for you today is called the Taptech Keyboard. It's the quote-unquote thinnest wireless Mac mechanical keyboard on the market. Its official design resembles that of an official Magic keyboard, but with keys that protrude from the body a few millimeters, offering vastly superior travel. The base panel is made out of a solid chunk of aluminum alloy. The keys themselves are backlit and have a number of different preset effects, like a pattern effect or a solid color like blue. There's even 5 levels of keyboard brightness. And while it is designed for Mac with the appropriately labeled and appropriately located function, control, option, and command keys, it does work with Windows and even iOS and Android devices. The only major annoyance is the location of the up arrow that's sandwiched between the shift and question mark keys. It just results in some accidental presses when tapping on the shift button, which can be a little bit annoying. It is worth mentioning that you can connect this keyboard via a micro USB cable if you don't want to go the wireless route. It also has a price of about $90 and is slated to launch very soon. I'll link it down below, as well as everything else mentioned in this video. With that last one, those were some of our favorite products we had the pleasure of testing out during the month of September 2018. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets us know that you liked it and would like to see more videos like it. Let us know which product is your favorite in the comments down below. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDoug.com. I'll see you right back here in the next one. See ya.